Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion 226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Who are Warren's starters going to be?
Locations in Shippenville and Tonesta. Tonesta Builder
Beers.
Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and
11,
accessories to paint and sundries,
14,
in general hardware merchandise, Tonesta
then
Builders has
20 and
everything you
22.
need to
Those
get
are
your
main
project
players.
done quickly.
Who's the libero?
Find out more at tonestabuilders.us
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Want to go down and ask Mike real quick?
Yeah.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of High School Volleyball on the YDL Sports Network, on D9and10sports.com, and yourdailylocal.com. Tonight, it is a big-time District 9, District 10 crossover match tonight from Clarion High School as Warren at 4-0 takes on Clarion, the two-time defending Class 1A state champions, in at 3 wins and no losses. Tonight's match being brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg. The Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, where you come for the food and you stay for the view. Find out more at AlleghenyGrill.com. I'm Chris Rossetti. I'm alongside Andy Close here for this big showdown between the Dragons and the Lady Clats. We're going to enter the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. The weather is still nice. The course is awesome. And the food is even better at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Check them out online at hunterstation.com. Game stream is always brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leap, thecomputerguru.net. Mine and Andy's drive to the game today brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. The Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTire.com. Andy, this is one of those matches that you circle when you see it in the preseason.
Oh, absolutely. I know it's out of league for both teams, but make no mistake, this is a big match. It's two obviously very good teams, very good programs. Obviously, you got Clarion. Everyone knows the pedigree. Some of the stats, some of the streaks they're on are absolutely phenomenal. Then you have a Warren team coming in here at 4-0, playing with a ton of confidence, a couple of big wins already under their belt this season. Should just be a phenomenal match tonight, and the crowd filling in nicely here, and I think we're all looking forward to it.
Yeah, Clarion coming off of a big win on Tuesday night, knocking off Keystone in what was a real key KSAC matchup. They trailed 17-13 in the second set and were able to rally for the win and really put themselves in the driver's seat for another KSAC title with wins over both Keystone and Red Bank, probably the next two teams in that conference.
Yeah, again, no question. And those are big wins early in the season for a team. Yes, there's some experience coming back from the state title teams, but also a lot of younger players stepping into varsity roles for the first time. So for them to face adversity like that early on and come out on the winning end of it, I think not only speaks a lot to the program, but especially gives those younger players a lot of confidence as they head into another big match here tonight.
Warren, meanwhile, coming off of a 3-0 win over Mercyhurst Prep on Tuesday. That runs their record to 4-0. They have a win over, at the time, a state-ranked Corey team, but as time has gone on, that state-ranked for Corey might have been a little bit more based on history than current team.
Yeah, again, and there's no question. Still a quality win, however. I think Warren kind of announced itself with that one. Not that they needed to. I think everyone knew this was a pretty solid team coming in, but really handled Corey in that match. We're in complete control, won 3-0, complete control from start to finish. Just a really impressive performance.
Yeah, both these teams obviously have much great histories. Warren in the state championship game in 3A with the runners-up just 4 years ago, 2018. In fact, they won their semifinal game right here in Clarion. So they have experience winning in this gym.
Yep, that biggest win in program history came in this gym against Knock in the state semifinals there. A Knock team that had come in, I think, winners of 46 in a row. Coming in, that's funny. Clarion currently a win streak of, was it 48 in a row?
Yeah, it's 48 in a row for the Lady Cats. They have not lost since falling to Northern Cambria in the semifinals in Class 1A in 2019, going undefeated for state championships in 20 and 21. Now, last year, Warren has come as close to anybody has to beating this Clarion team in the last 2 years. They had Clarion 2-1 up in Warren on September 20th of 2021. Clarion had some injuries in that game. They were able to rally, though, Andy. You were there. They were able to rally to win that 3-2. They haven't lost a set since losing that set 3 to Warren last year on September 20th. They've won 62 consecutive sets, including sweeping their way to the state title a year ago.
I mean, the stats, we could recite them here and you just won't believe them. They're just phenomenal. But like you said, that match, Warren got up 2-1. Ariana Gervin tweaked her ankle in warm-ups going into that match. And Sherry Campbell was originally going to sit her out, but I believe it was the fourth set she came in when they were down 2-1 and really kind of helped spark a rally for Clarion. But again, a lot of players on that Warren team, though they lost some to graduation, but some of them are back this year, and they remember that. And probably one of the few teams that there won't be, I don't think there'll be an intimidation factor here tonight.
No, you talk about some of those numbers for Clarion, Andy. I mean, they're just phenomenal. I mean, it's it's almost mind-boggling, some of them.
Yeah, and we were going through them in the pregame before we came on air, and it is, you don't believe them. 31 in a row at home, 77 straight sets. I mean, Mike, haven't lost a set in this gym since 2019. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
I haven't lost here since October 18th of 2018 when State College beat them 3-0. Maybe the most crazy stat, they haven't lost to a District 9 opponent at home since 2009.
I mean, you tell someone that, you don't believe it. That's a joke, right? Like, no, that's just how dominant this program has been. And they have the banners, hanging across from us to prove it.
Yeah, 3 state championships in the last 10 years, 2012, 2020, and 2021. It's the program that I think right now every program in the state strives to be, at least in the smaller classifications.
Oh, absolutely. What Sherry Campbell has built here is nothing short of phenomenal. Year in, year out. I mean, the talent probably it can fluctuate from year to year, as it does with any small school. But you know what you're going to get with a Clarion Lady Cats volleyball team, and it's a high-caliber brand of volleyball every single year.
Yeah, no question. Hey, Andy, we'll be back with our players to watch. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, yourdailylocal.com, here from Clarion.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here at Clarion High School, getting ready for Warren versus Clarion. It's time to take a look at our Oil Country Crates. Players to watch, Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, oilcountrycrates.com. Andy, first for Warren.
Yeah, I think it starts, Warren's had some great setters over the years. They have another one here in sophomore, Lindsay Madigan, has really come on, started as a freshman last year, really come on this season. Actually, older sister Katie, a freshman here at Penn West Clarion, on the diving team in attendance, I see. But, I think that, any offense starts with a great setter. I think Warren has another one of those in Lindsay Madigan.
Who else should we be looking for offensively for this Warren club?
They have a couple of big hitters, especially in the middle. Coach Mike Dolan is really pleased with the way Kylie Fellman has come on. She's played really well. And another player who I was really impressed with when I saw them against Corey was sophomore Maddie Jones, first-year starter. Has really come into her own and provided another offensive weapon for the Dragons.
Yeah, and for Clarion, it starts with outside hitter Ariana Gervin. When Gervin's on, Clarion's on. She stepped into the role as the number one outside hitter now after playing a complimentary role the last couple years. Clarion playing a two-setter system for the first time in Sherry Campbell's history. You'll see both Taylor Alston and Grace Oakes in that role. Taylor also playing in the middle a lot for the Lady Cats. And it's now time for the national anthem. Rihanna Dittman is going to be singing, so we will keep it right here. And, folks, you don't want to miss this. Rihanna's had some great anthems so far here this year for Clarion. Great job by Miss Dittman, despite the
little hiccup with the microphone.
Yeah, the hiccup with the microphone. And always something in this gym sometimes, Andy. It's just that never fails. So we're getting ready now for our starting lineups. Starting lineup's brought to you by Daddy's in Clarion, and Andy and I had Daddy's for dinner. Really good. Lindsay Madigan, the aforementioned setter. Also, Maddie Jones here for the Lady Dragons. Alexia Bowers, the outside hitter. Libero Summer Lux. Lux looking for some luck tonight. Kylie Fellman, middle hitter. Gives Warren some size there in the middle. 22, Kirsten Johnson. Is it Kirsten or Kirsten? Kirsten, thank you. Yep. And Carly Beers. Under the direction of Mike Dolan. Mike's been up at Warren for a while now. He's turned this program into a great program.
Yeah, he sure has, as we get set to get the starting line for the Lady Cats.
Clarion will name about 18 starters here. That's always been the way they've done it. We'll get to the starters that are actually on the court in a moment. Sophie Babington, the sophomore. Again, this Clarion team's young in a lot of ways. Another sophomore, Brenna Campbell. They wish they still had Brenna Campbell. Another sophomore, Hadley Campbell. That's Brenna's younger sister. She's an outside hitter where her sister was a setter. Taylor Alston, the junior, key player on last year's state championship team. Adia Needham, the middle hitter, a senior, another key player on that state title team a year ago. Grace Oaks stepping in as one of the setters this year. Did a lot of serving last year, but that was pretty much that. So seeing the most court time she's seen in her career. Bree Pierce has taken over at the libero position. Another player who's pretty much a senior, but in her first year. And then Ariana Gervin has been doing this since she was a freshman. Sherry Campbell, of course, has turned Clarion into the best Class A team in the state. I don't think it's
not up for discussion.
It's not up for discussion at this point. They are the benchmark for every other Class A team in the state of Pennsylvania.
All right, we're just about ready. I'm looking forward to this. Should be a great one here tonight.
Yeah, first set being brought to you by Framorelli Sales and Service. Check out Framorelli's used car inventory at framorelli.com. And while you're at it, stop next door for a great tasting meal at Morelli's Family Restaurant in Brockway. I had an opportunity to stop by Morelli's Family Restaurant in Brockway just yesterday. Andy had myself some breakfast there, got the meat lovers omelet, some orange juice, some toast, some hash browns came with it. Really delicious meal, and can't go wrong. I know you and I had an opportunity to stop there was it last year? Last summer.
Yep.
You and I had, I know I had a salad. I don't remember what you had, but the food at Morelli's Family Restaurant pretty good. And we talked about our dinner from Daddy's. Why don't you tell people what you had at Daddy's from Daddy's tonight?
Oh, I had this. It was like a chili burger almost. Called it a dumb burger, I think. But oh man, it was just loaded with chili sauce and sour cream. Man, was it good? Yeah,
I had a Chicago beef steak sandwich with pepper and horseradish sauce. It's unbelievable, Daddy's. It started out as a hot dog shop. It still looks like a hot dog shop. We were looking at one of the meals as we were coming out, as we were getting our food to go, Andy, and you said something about it looking really good. And I was like, you just don't find food like that at a hot dog shop. In the nicest possible way, I'd call it a dive, but it's a dive with a chef's choice menu, and it's stuff that you would find at a 5-star restaurant.
It really is. It's not a white tablecloth, but that kind of food, just phenomenal.
So the starters here for Warren out on the court, they're going to go with Bowers, Madigan, and Fellman up front. Johnson, Jones, and Beers, but one of them will sub out here for Lux. Waiting to see who it will be. It will be Johnson that subs out. For Clarion, they're going to go with Armstrong, Alston, and Oaks up front. Gervin, Campbell, and the libero Bree Pierce in the back. And Warren's going to start us off serving here will be Carly Beers. So underway here is Beers' serve, dug out by Pierce. Here's Armstrong, and it's out long, and it's 1-0 in favor of Warren. So Armstrong, the sophomore, plenty of potential. That one went a little long. Here's Beers, the lefty serves. Gervin plays it. Here's Campbell. Campbell doesn't get it over the net. It never went over the net. Well, actually, they're calling a net violation on Warren there, so it's 1-1.
Yeah, I think that might have been Fellman there with the violation.
So on the net violation, we're tied at 1. Grace Oaks to serve, played by Lux. Punched over the net and in. That is Kelly Fellman with the kill, and it's 2-1 Warren.
Yeah, just a perfectly placed ball, not hit too hard, but just right there on the edge before the back line.
So Bowers in to serve now. Gervin has to play it. Oaks puts it up for Campbell behind the attack line. It's blocked out of bounds. Over there was Fellman and Madigan, but the block went out of bounds, and it's 2-2. So that'll go down as a kill there for Campbell. 2-2 here, and Hadley Campbell back to serve. Mom Sherry giving her serving behind the back, which she's done for ages. Here's an attack off the block there. That was Jones. Gervin tips it across for the kill.
Oh, that was beautiful. Again, great tip, just perfectly placed.
It's able to control her body, not go across the center line. So Campbell to serve again with Clarion up 3-2 here in set number 1. And we're going to get a carry there on Madigan.
Yeah, so a couple of early mistakes here for the Dragons.
4-2 Clarion. Campbell to serve again. Jones. Campbell punches it over the net. There's Jones again, and I do believe she went into the net.
Yep. So 3 errors early on the Dragons, and it's 5-2 Clarion.
So Campbell to serve. Lux plays it. Madigan, Jones again. Campbell can't get to it, and on that kill by Maddie Jones, it is now 5-3.
Yeah, Maddie Jones, a very impressive-looking young hitter. I think she's going to just keep getting better and better.
What year is she, Andy?
Sophomore.
So Summer Lux here to serve it away in the red libero jersey for Warren. Played by Campbell. Now Gervin's going to have to just hit it over the net. Played back there by Bowers. Now here's Jones. Dug by Pierce. And then at the net, winning that battle was Jones.
Yeah, so a couple nice plays there, back-to-back from Jones. Dragons back within 1.
Lux to serve. Pierce doesn't get enough of it there. If you're Clarion, that's going to force a free ball. Lux, Madigan, Jones again. Pierce gets it. Oaks puts it up. Gervin's going to hit, and it is out. So tied at 5. And right there, you're seeing some of what has been some of the issues for Clarion, even though they haven't lost a set this year, where they haven't been quite as smooth. It started with the initial reception of that not going the way they wanted, and this time there is a block there by Johnson and Jones, and it's now 6-5 Warren.
The last 4 points to the Dragons.
So Lux to serve again. Little tip there by Alston. For the
nicely
kill.
Done. Taylor Alston stops a 4-0 Warren run.
Bree Pierce back to serve now. Adi Needham in for the Lady Cats. In the middle, kill there by number 23. That's Sophia Fronick. Fronick? How do you pronounce that, Andy?
I think that was 22, actually.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't see 23 on the court, so that was Kirsten Johnson.
Yeah, it was. You're right. I thought
And that serve goes out, so point to Clarion.
So now Klein, the freshman, stepping in. Marley Klein. Seven all. Jones with the kill. Kind of waiting there to see what was.
Waiting for the call.
8-7. Now Maddie Jones will go back to serve it away. Played by Gervin. Up for Gervin. Gervin with the kill.
That's big time there. You just see some of the raw power from Ariana Gervin.
That's what I'm talking about with her over there. They had Corinne Burns and her a year ago. They don't have anybody else to go with her this year. Madigan. And then a kill from Bowers. So checking back in is Fellman. 9-8 Warren. To serve is Johnson. There's Campbell. Little tip over the net. Punched up and over by Fellman. And now Needham's got to just push it over the net. Attack by Beers is saved by Gervin. Here's Campbell. Campbell. Nice rally going on here. And then not able to get it over the net was Fellman on the hitting error.
Yeah, it was a good idea, just unable to execute.
Tied up at 9. Needham to serve for Clarion. Armstrong back in. Lux has to get down there to get that one. Here's Beers. Beers blocked at the net. That was Armstrong. The sophomore. Clarion takes the 10-9 lead.
Well, back and forth we go here early on in set number 1.
Needham switches sides of the court now. She's on the right side for her. Lux too far, and that leads to Armstrong in the middle with the kill.
Yeah, that one kind of set up on a tee there for Armstrong, and she finished it off. Clarion by 2.
Now Needham's going to go back over to the left side. Back and forth. Lux has to dive to get that one. Nice attack attempt there by Bowers. Here's Klein. Saved by Madigan. Lux is going to set it up for Bowers. Bowers, that came real close to being a carry, but instead it's going to go for a point. Boy, Andy, that really looked like a carry, didn't it?
It was awfully close. But no call. As Beers back to serve for Warren.
And Clarion can't get to it. So now it's back up to 11 even. Pierce gets this one. Alston for Armstrong. That's in.
Yeah, beautiful. Tucked it just right inside the line there for a nice kill.
So Armstrong, the sophomore, has come up big with a block and a couple of kills here. Midway through the first set, 12-11. Clarion over Warren. Grace Oakes to serve. And she goes long.
Those service errors will drive any coach crazy.
12 all is now Bowers to serve for Warren. Gervin, Campbell. Played there by Bowers. Now Jones blocked at the net by Alston and Armstrong. Warren stays alive. Here's Jones again. Oakes gets to it. Now it's going to be a free ball over by Campbell. Madigan setting Jones off the block. Gervin had it. Here's Alston, and Taylor Alston with the kill.
Very impressive. Nice back and forth rally there. Point Lady Cats.
Scene 3 now of Clarion's first 4 matches, and I'll have to say that's the best I've seen Taylor Alston hit the ball so far this year. She starts doing that. That'll give him that second hitter we're talking about. Now a little punch, and that's going to be a carry on Fellman. 5 errors now of that variety and 6 total for Warren out of Clarion's 14 points. Campbell to serve for the Lady Cats. Locks goes too far over. There's a fight at the net. Clarion's got a chance here with Gervin. Locks, nice dig. Pushed over by Fellman. Stayed alive. Here's Jones off the block. She's got the kill.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was all set up there by the nice dig from Summer Lux on the kill attempt by Gervin.
14-13. That's now 4 kills and a block for Maddie Jones. Summer Lux to send it away for Warren. Played by Pierce high into the air. Here's Gervin. Gervin pushes it over. Lux plays it. Madigan setting up Jones again. Jones, Campbell gets to it. Can Gervin get this? She does off the block. Nice job, though, there by Warren. Another one, and now they're going to get a net violation on...
I think on Clarion.
It is on Clarion. That was on Gervin over there. 14 all as Gervin went into the net. It's 14 all. Jones really set that one up for Warren with a nice dig off the block. Lux. Gervin has to play it. It's up now for Gervin. Gervin through the block of Madigan.
Again, just the raw power of Gervin you see on full display there.
Andy, not to disparage any of the other matches that we do, but this is a high-level volleyball match right now.
Oh, it just feels different.
It looks more like a college match with the way these two teams are playing offense and defense. Jones off the block, saves it. Can Warren get it over the net? It's into the rafters. They are able to get it over there. Here's an attempt, and not able to get it over was Alston as he just kind of mistimed her jump, and we're tied at 15.
Yeah, but again, nice play there by Summer Lux to keep that alive.
Madigan to serve here for Warren. Pierce. Now it's going to have to be freed over. Again, it all starts with that serve receive, not necessarily being the strongest. Campbell. Nice save there by Gervin to keep Clarion alive here. Here's Beers with the tip, and that's going to be a good place tip by Carly Beers, and it's 16-15 Warren. Madigan to serve. Pierce. Needham. Punched into the net there by Bowers. And so it's a point to Clarion, and we're tied up at 16. Klein re-enters the game. Understand, chance her grandparents in Phoenix, Arizona might be watching tonight, Andy.
Oh, fantastic.
Alston. Dig there. Beers. Pierce. Gervin. Off the block. Ariana Gervin's got 4 kills. Clarion leads 17-16.
Yep, and Gervin really asserting herself here in the first set, as you would expect on a big-time match. You expect your best players to do that.
Alston to serve for Clarion. Played by Beers. Can they get it over? Beers does. Needham, though, goes too far. Oh, that was a golden opportunity for the Lady Cats, but Needham goes too far, and Johnson's able to put it down, and we're tied at 17.
Yep, Kirsten Johnson won't have one easier than that.
So Jones to serve. And it's a rotation error on Clarion.
Boy, that's not something you see very often.
Well, it happens more often than not, actually, with Clarion because of the way they set up on defense.
Okay.
It actually is something that happens more than you would expect, or you see a lot of teams because of the way they're trying to position their defense. Sometimes they just get a little off with it, and they get the rotation error. So now Pierce gets that. Here's Gervin. Oh, Lux all the way over the net, but there's Needham for the kill. Oh, no, they're going to say she went into the net.
Oh, wow.
And it's 19-18. So a couple of costly errors on 80 and Needham here has allowed it to go to 19-17, and now Warren hands the point back on a service error.
Yeah, and even with really good teams, you'll get these errors sometimes. They do happen.
Well, again, these teams are trying to be almost perfect with serving. So you almost see more service errors in a matchup between good teams than you do in a matchup between maybe, average teams. Here's Beers. Beers over the net where it's played by Klein. Here's Campbell. Campbell can't get it over the net. So now the errors are starting to mount up for Clarion as well. They've committed 7. Warren has committed 8.
Johnson
Warren
back to serve for 1.
holds a 20-18 lead. Campbell, Alston, over the net by Klein where it's played by Madigan. Now it's pushed into the net. Who pushed that? Was that Feldman who pushed that, Andy?
I think it might have been.
That brings Clarion back within 1, 20-19. Remember, Clarion hasn't lost a set since Warren beat them September 20th of last year. They've taken 62 straight, but they trail 20-19 here. Needham serves, Lux, Madigan, Beers, off the block, Gervin. Needham's going to just push it over the net where Lux plays it. Now Madigan pushed over into no man's land by Bowers. And now Armstrong is down here for Clarion. So unfortunate here is Bowers is down. 21-19 Warren. We're going to step aside here. We'll be back right after these messages.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Back here at Clarion, Brenna Armstrong being carried off the court right now. Back towards the trainer's room. Best wishes to Brenna there, the sophomore for Clarion. You hate to see that, Andy.
Oh, absolutely. It didn't look like she did put much, if any, weight on that leg. So, but hopefully nothing serious, and hopefully she's okay.
So, Clarion trails 21-19 here in set number 1.
It'll be
Warren serving here. It'll be Beers back to serve for Warren as Klein steps in. They're just trying to make sure they've got the right positioning here for Clarion. Sophie Babington in as well. Still, they're working on the positioning here for Clarion, making sure everybody's in the right spot. So Alston doing some traffic copping out there for the Lady Cats. We need a volleyball.
There we go. Knew we were missing something.
Can't play volleyball without a volleyball. So we'll see how this break affects both teams here in the first set. 21-19 Warren in the lead. Beers to serve. Played by Pierce. Here's Campbell. Campbell off the block, out of bounds as Feldman's block goes out of bounds, and now Clarion on the Campbell kill, back within 1.
Nice response there after the injury by the Lady Cats.
21-20, Grace Oaks to serve. Clarion down a point here. Lux is going to have to go free ball over the net where Pierce plays it. Set by Oaks behind the net. That gives Warren a chance here. And another net violation on Clarion.
Well, that puts Warren up 2.
22-20 Lady Dragons. Alexa Bowers now to serve. Little miscommunication by Clarion. They're going to have to free ball it over the net again. Dogged all the way over the net. Here's Jones with the kill.
Boy, a big first set here from Maddie Jones.
Clarion's going to call timeout, trailing 23-20. We'll take it with him. You're watching high school volleyball on D9and10sports.com, YDL Sports Network, your daily local.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here, Bowers to serve with Warren up by 2. Oh, there's a kill by Fellman, and it's now set point for the Lady Dragons. You will never have to set when you get dinner at Daddy's. Check them out online at facebook.com/Daddy's Clarion. Lady Cats call another timeout in jeopardy of losing their first set in almost a year.
Again, just incredible stats. And if that goes by the wayside here, it'll again be Warren that does it.
Yeah, the Lady Dragons, the last team to take a set from Clarion. That was 62 sets ago, but now they're sitting at Daddy's set point. Daddy's in Clarion. For the set is Bowers. Here's Campbell. Campbell, little punch over. Here's a chance. There it is! Warren takes the 1-set lead, ending Clarion's set streak at 62 in a row. It was Kylie Fellman on the kill. Warren up 1-0. We'll be back after these messages.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Back here at Clarion High School, 1-0. Warren in the lead, ending Clarion's 62 consecutive set win streak. I mean, Andy, streaks always come to an end, but I mean, that's just I don't even know the words for winning 62 consecutive sets.
I mean, dominant doesn't even do it justice. It really doesn't. And this is the first time, as we've alluded to in a long time, that Clarion has dropped a set. How do they respond? I'm very curious to see.
Yeah, now, I mean, it should come with an asterisk. I mean,
Well,
we're talking about sets in actual matches. Tournament play doesn't count.
Right.
And, they were 3-5 at the Wilson tournament over the weekend. So
Yeah.
losing isn't something that's like, they're not like stunned by it at this point in time. But now Warren with an opportunity here, up 1-0 to really take control. And there's the 48 match win streak that's hanging out there too that the Lady Dragons are looking to break.
Well, and again, they are a team that can do it. I mean, this, as we saw in the first set, and again, coming into this, they were not intimidated, I don't think, having taken them 5 sets a year ago.
Well, and again, when you're talking 3A versus single way, in most cases, you're not even talking about a competitive match for the single way score.
No, I mean, we think different with the Clarion program because, well, they are different.
Yeah, there's no question. One of the few that can go up against 3A and 4A state powers and play them even, if not better. So Clarion will serve to start the set. It'll be Oaks. Lux. There's Beers. Pierce. Klein. That's out of bounds. 1-0 Warren here.
And Carly Beers will step back to serve for the Dragons.
All the way over the net, and then there's Fellman. Well, they're going to say she went over the net.
And she did. That's a good call.
So that was the calls that really hurt Clarion there in that first set. They had a couple of net violations when things were even around the 20 mark, and that really switched things going for Warren. And there's a kill by Bowers, and it was just missed by Pierce. There's just no other way to describe what happened there. Off the net, Pierce gets a piece of it, but it's going to be another free ball. And it goes off the block of Madigan out of bounds. So Campbell, on what probably should have been a free ball, it's 2-2.
Yep, and those are the breaks you love to get.
Pierce to serve for Clarion. Fellman off the block. She's got 4 kills in this match.
Again, Kylie Fellman strong at the point of attack.
So Summer Lux to serve for Warren. Campbell's going to have to hit that over, and she hits it out. But again, I don't mean to pick on her, but that started with Bree Pierce not passing well. If you don't get that pass against a good team, it's going to come back and hurt you.
Absolutely.
Campbell, there's a pass into the rafters. They can play it because it didn't go over the net. And there's Pierce again. And now you really got to start to wonder who had that kill. That was that Bowers again?
Bowers.
Got to start wondering, will Sherry Campbell make a change there just to maybe settle things down a little bit? And Pierce, another bad pass leads to a kill attempt, but Lux is able to save it. And now again, Pierce can't get to it.
Yeah,
another kill there by Bowers, I do believe.
That was Maddie Jones.
That was Maddie Jones.
Yep.
I mean, Andy, truthfully, those are balls that Clarion's used to getting to.
Oh, absolutely.
And now Klein has to just free ball it over the net. Now, that was a block. Was that a block or was that 4 hits?
That was a block.
So Alston with the block.
settles things down a little bit here for Clarion.
Babington to serve. Jones, and Campbell has it go off of her. It was like she got caught in between there.
Yep, wasn't sure what you wanted to do with that, and point Warren.
So now Madigan to serve, and it's danger zone time, I think, right now for Clarion. Down a set and down 7-3. Campbell's able to dig that right out. Now she's going to have to go over the net. Clarion's all out of sync on offense right now, but a Warren hitting error kind of saves the day for the Lady Cats there.
Yeah, Madigan just hitting it into the net there.
Campbell to serve. Right into the net.
They give it right back.
8-4, Maddie Jones back to serve for Warren. Oh, she gets the ace that lets over the net. Kind of covered her mouth there. And you're like, whoops.
No break there for Warren. It's 9-4.
Yeah, right now, though, that's how things are going for the Lady Dragons. And now another miss hit. Now Sherry Campbell's seen enough. She wants a timeout.
Yeah, that's a good timeout.
We'll be back after these messages.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Back here, 10-4 Warren in the second set, up 1-0, trying to end Clarion's 48-match win streak.
It was actually a quick timeout there. Clarion broke their huddle well before Warren did.
Jones serves, goes into the rafters. Again, another free ball. I don't know if I've seen this many free balls in a season from Clarion, let alone in a match. And there's another kill. This time it was Carly Beers. Was that Beers?
That was Beers, and again, another nice set there from Lindsay Madigan.
Man, you know, if Warren wins this one, got to start asking yourself, when do they become state ranked? Like, how many other state ranked teams they have to beat before they get state ranked? As Alston with a kill.
I would think after this one. I mean, what do you want to see? You know. Yeah, you knock off two state ranked teams.
Because they would have knocked off 6th ranked Corey and 2nd ranked Clarion. Granted, two divisions that were lower than them, but still at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, it looms big with Conneaut. And there's a kill in the middle by Johnson.
Yeah, I think Conneaut kind of considered by many to be the team to beat in D10 AAA. But Warren making a statement here early in the season, especially if they continue to play the way they're playing here tonight.
Up 12-5 here in the second set, up a set. And there's an ace.
All Lady Dragons right now.
There's Johnson with the ace.
And Chris, when's the last time you've seen Clarion down by 8?
Believe it or not, Andy, last year.
Okay.
Against Du Bois. And Keystone, actually, twice. Rallied and won both of those. And now getting it over there, was that Gervin or Needham?
I think it was Needham.
Making it 13-6. Oaks to serve. Madigan. Feldman has to just punch it over. Get a hit for Gervin off the block. Oh, great dig by Lux. Then pushed over by Beers. Here's Gervin. Lux again dives. And now Beers, played there by Oaks. Pierce, Klein. Warren keeps it alive. Beers little tip. Pierce gets to it. Here's Gervin. Gervin off the block there of Feldman. Here's Klein. Klein through the block. Warren keeps it alive. over the net by Fellman. And then Gervin goes long, and the long rally won by the Lady Dragons.
Well, I think that was the best rally of the match so far. And again, a couple of big digs there from Lux.
14-6. Beers to serve. Gervin off the block. Oh, nice play there by Madigan. And that hit is out of bounds. That was Bowers going long. 14-7. Campbell's going to check back in for Natalie Durish.
Sherry Campbell, words of encouragement there for her team.
But, you know, you look out there and you have Klein, the freshman, you have Campbell, the sophomore, and then you have some players, and now Gervin into the net on the service error. And it's 15-7 Warren. Looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead. Campbell gets to it, but then Klein has trouble, and that's going to be 3 hits. Error is really mounting now for the Lady Cats. 16-7 Warren. Bowers to serve. And that's off of Campbell for the ace.
Well, again, just everything that can go wrong going wrong for Clarion, and Warren taking full advantage.
17-7 Warren here in set number 2, trying to take a 2-0 lead. And that time, Bowers goes long. 17-8. If you're Clarion, this is where you've got to make a run if you want to get back into this set.
It's got to be right now.
Pierce to serve. Dug nicely by Gervin. There's Campbell. Campbell with the kill. Hadley Campbell. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Andy.
Yeah, it was just much needed for Clarion there.
Her 4th kill. She's tied with Gervin, who doesn't have a kill this set. Clarion's not been able to get Gervin involved in the offense. And again, if they don't get her involved in the offense, they're going to struggle. Here's Pierce with the ace.
Again, just a little miscommunication there by Warren. And is this the start of the rally maybe that you were talking about?
17-10. This second set brought to you by Tenesta Builders and Home Improvement Center, TenestaBuilders.us. Locations in Chippenville and Tinesta. Now Lux has a little trouble with it, but nice job by Jones to get it over the net. Here's Klein, and she can't get it over the net. And it's 18-10 in favor of the Lady Dragons, and Lux back to serve. Summer Lux deciding which side she wants to serve from. Sends it away. Gervin plays it. Here's Campbell. And it's going to go off there of Bowers, and it's a kill for Campbell. So Campbell has 5 kills now. Clarion trails 18-11 here in this second set. Babington to serve. Lux puts it up for Jones. It's out. So now Clarion creeps back within 6 at 18-12.
Inching closer.
Babington with a great serve. Can Warren save it? They have an opportunity, and they can't get it over the net.
Now the lead down to 5.
18-13. Babington to serve again. Another good serve. Little push over the net there by Madigan. Now Campbell, this will give Warren an opportunity. Jones off of Babington for the kill. Maddie Jones has 8 kills, a block, and an ace.
Again, another one of those young players for Warren that's really coming into their own.
19-13. Lady Dragons. Madigan to serve. Another rotation error for Clarion. This time Campbell isn't so sure. Going over to discuss it with the line referee. But it's going to be 20-13 now. Campbell still isn't sure. So 20-13 now, Warren. Madigan, Campbell plays it. Here's Alston. Alston with the kill.
Alston makes it 20-14.
Alston has 4 kills. Durish is going to check back in for Hadley Campbell. Natalie Durish, daughter of assistant coach Tracy Durish. Natalie to serve here with Clarion trailing 20-14 in the second set, down a set. Lux plays it. Jones will just knock it over where Gervin plays it. Here's O for Gervin off the block. That time of Johnson. She's got 2 of those. It's 21.
Well, again, one of the few times where Gervin's really been set up here in this second set. And wow, what a block.
Johnson with the block, 21-14 Warren. Jones to serve. Ace for Jones off of Durish.
Jones is really starting to fill up that stat sheet.
That's her second ace to go with 8 kills and a block. She'll serve it again. Pierce plays it. Oakes for Gervin. Off the block. Alston through the block has another kill.
Well, Taylor Alston playing very well here in the second set, kind of keeping Clarion hanging around.
22-15. Alston back to serve. She's got 3 kills in the set, 5 in the match. She also has a block this set. Now, Clarion takes the libero off, which is not something you see very often. Babington plays it. Here's Needham, played by Lux. Blocked there by Needham and Gervin. Warren's going to have to free ball it over the net. Durish plays it. Needham. Can Warren keep it alive? They do with Lux. And then Ariana Gervin through the block.
Yep, a couple of free balls there, keeping it alive for Warren, but big time setup there for Gervin. She punches it home.
Her first kill of the set, her 5th of the match. It's 22-16 Warren. Alston, played by Lux. Madigan, over the net by Fellman. Oh, no, that's not Fellman. I'm sorry, that was Johnson. Here's Beers. Beers at the little tip. All the way over the net, and that's going to give Johnson the opportunity for the easy kill, and it's now 23-16. 23-16, Warren trying to take a 2-sets-to-none lead. Needless to say, Andy, it's been a long time since Clarion's trailed 2-sets-to-none to anybody.
Yeah, I would love to know what that was.
Here's Gervin. Off the block. There's going to be 4 hits, actually. And now it is set point for Warren. It's a Daddies and Clarion set point. You never have to set the table when you get Daddies and Clarion. So set point for Warren, timeout Clarion. We'll be right back after these messages.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here, Daddies and Clarion set point for the Lady Dragons. Trying to take a 2-sets-to-none lead. It'll be Johnson to serve. Played by Gervin. Gervin's going to have to just push it over the net. It's going to give a chance here for Beers. That's out of bounds. Keeps Clarion alive. It'll be another Daddies and Clarion set point for the Lady Dragons. Again, you never will have to set the table when you get Daddies and Clarion for dinner. And into the net there was Bowers with her hit. Now it's 24-18. It'll be a third Daddies and Clarion set point for the Lady Dragons. Grace Oakes to serve. Madigan. That time it was Beers. Here's Gervin. Gervin off the block. Lux gets to it. In the middle with the kill for the set is Feldman. Warren leads 2-9. Trying to end Clarion's 48 match win streak. The Lady Dragons are in command. 2-9. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network on D9and10sports.com and yourdailylocal.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Back here as we head to set number 3, Warren up 2-0. Looking for the last time Clarion's trailed 2-0.
Well, I don't know when it was, but I venture to guess it has been a long, long time.
Well, Andy, I'm going back to 2018 now, which I know it happened that year.
Warren will serve to begin the third set here to be Carly Beers.
Last time Clarion trailed 2-0, September 17th, 2018, in a 3-0 loss on the road to Northern Cambria. Warren keeps it alive. Beers over the net. And that is set into the net by the Lady Cats, and it's 1-0 Warren.
That Northern Cambria program, that's another really strong program.
Another one into the net by the Lady Cats. 2-0 Warren. There's a block at the net, that time by Feldman. Clarion keeps it alive. Here's Campbell. Blocked at the net again by Feldman. Irvin from the back row. Over the net by Bowers. Saved by Gervin. Here's Campbell. Campbell played by Lux. And then Bowers into the net.
Yep, nice dig there by Gervin to really keep that point alive for Clarion.
Actually, take the back. First time they've been down 2-0 since losing to State College here, 3-0. Last time that they lost a home match. Gervin's going to go long there, and it's 3-1 in favor of Warren.
Well, needless to say, it doesn't happen often.
No, not at all. And again, when you think about it, there's a hitting error by Alston. When you think about it, Aaron, Andy, you're talking about State College, a quad A, and Warren, a triple A, having to be the ones that do it.
Yeah, it's not coming against schools their own size, that's for sure.
To serve is Bowers. Now Campbell punches it over the net. In the middle, another kill for Kylie Fellman.
Fellman, a big-time hitter, got a lot of strength there. And again, another perfect set by Madigan.
Andy, you start to feel like it's inevitable right now that Warren wins this match?
It has that feel, doesn't it? I think it does have that feel.
Campbell, dug out by Lux. Fellman off the block. Campbell into the net with the air. That's 5 airs hitting-wise for Clarion in this set alone.
Bowers to serve for Warren.
Pushed over the net by Alston. Jones, is it off the, was it tip? Boy, I thought that was tip.
It was off the,
boy, they're going to say it's a hitting error on Jones, but I think Clarion might have gotten a break there. We're right there at the net, Andy. Campbell. I think Alston might have gotten that on the block.
I think she did.
6-3 now. Clarion trying to inch its way back here, down 2-0. Campbell to serve. Jones. Oh, nice dig there by Campbell. Gervin was set just a little bit behind her and didn't get enough onto that one. Beers over the net. Gervin again has to go reach behind her on that. And then another kill by Fellman. Fellman is becoming an issue in the middle.
Yeah, boy, she's really locked in right now, and that ball again on a tee for her.
Lux to serve.
It's going from the left side this time.
Pierce gets it. Babington, the little tip. Lux tried to get there, but it goes out of bounds.
Love that from Babington. Clever little play there.
7-4 Warren here as Needham checks back in. Pierce checks out. And Babington serves it right into the net.
It's kind of been the story for Clarion tonight. Every time they do something good, they follow it up with an error of some kind.
They were right there with Warren in that first set, Andy, and then the Armstrong injury happened, and they've been out of sync since then. Gervin gets the tip kill. Her 6th, but just her 2nd since that first set.
And clean up a little wet spot on the floor there.
They had that rotation error when it was real close, and then a couple of net violations. And since then, they've just been out of sync.
Yeah, it's and you can tell too. I mean, errors probably they normally don't make.
Alston to serve. That I think is going to end up as an ace. It does.
It sure does.
That went high into the rafters. Now it's just 8-6 here in the third set. If you're Warren, you don't want to give Clarion any momentum. Beers. Johnson off the block. Here's Gervin. She has to decide to take the easy path. Then Beers, that's pushed up. Here's out of bounds on the hit by Gervin. That's now 7 errors in the set for Clarion. if you're going to hand a team like Warren 7 of their 9 points, it's going to be tough to come back. Pierce, Gervin through the block.
Well, we saw the finesse just moments ago. Now we see the power from Gervin.
9-7. Warren in the lead, up 2-0. Gervin to serve, and she serves it right into the net.
There again, every time I get a little momentum, and that's the second time here in the set where they've served one into the net. Johnson to serve for Warren. Over, dug out. Madigan will set for Bowers. Bowers tips it over the net, block there.
That net hits the ceiling, and that can't go over the net when it hits the ceiling.
Yep.
So that is going to be a point to Clarion. It's 10-8. So Needham to serve for the Lady Cats, trailing 10-8 in the third set. Third set brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do, always something to do in Warren. We'll get to one of those things here in a minute to do in Warren, Andy. There's a great dig there by Gervin on the Beers hit. Madigan. Guess who?
Spellman.
And one of those things going on next weekend in Warren, the Jake's Rocks Trails Fest. September 23rd to the 25th. Food, music, shuttle service, and much more. To register, go to bikereg.com and type Jake Rocks Trail Fest in the search bar. And another rotation error on Clarion.
So
that's 3 of them.
Yep, 1 in each set. Carly Beers will now serve for Warren, leading 12-8.
Not sure why Clarion's having so much trouble here with its positioning. Beers to serve. Gervin carries it on the reception. And now Clarion calls timeout, down 13-8. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school volleyball on D9 and 10 Sports.com, the YDL Sports Network, yourdailylocal.com. Back here in Clarion, Warren trying to end Clarion's 48 match win streak. They're up 2-0. They lead 13-8 here in set number 3. Out of the Clarion timeout, it'll be Carly Beer serving for the Lady Dragons. Campbell plays it, has a little trouble. That's going to lead to a Klein back row attempt that goes out of bounds.
Warren just seems very poised right now. I know that was an error on Clarion, but they're very poised, very relaxed.
Beers to serve again. Gervin, here's Campbell. Clarion's all out of sync offensively. And there's a kill from Bowers. She's got 5 of them. It's 15-8. Warren, it was 10-8. That is 5 straight. This rally being built by Tynesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center with locations in Tynesta and Shippenville. Here's Campbell. Great kill there by Hadley Campbell. Lux couldn't get to it. Campbell has team high 6 kills for Clarion as Grace Oaks back in to serve. Lux has trouble with that one. That caught her around the shoulder. Oaks with the ace. It's 15-10.
Yep, nice serve there from Oaks, and that's something you don't. Lux has been very solid in this match. Not something you see too often from her.
That one is played way over to the side by Jones. One of few mistakes she's made, and that leads to another point for Clarion, and it's now 15-11. Hey, today's game is being brought to you by Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut with Detroit-style pizzas back for a limited time at Pizza Hut. Order today at pizzahut.com. Nobody out pizzas the Hut. Oh, Gervin probably hit a ball that she shouldn't have.
Yep.
That's going to go for a kill for Bowers. She's got 7.
I was going to say Bowers has had a lot of kills, it seems like, here
16-11 now. It was Jones early, Fellman late here for Warren.
Yep, a lot of balance from the Warren hitters here.
16-11. Campbell with the kill. Again, Hadley Campbell is having herself a nice match here with 7 kills. Clarion trailing 16-12 here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Third set, down 2-0. Lux. Jones mishits it.
Yep.
And all of a sudden it's 16-13.
Back within 3, and we'll see if Warren feels any pressure here or if they respond.
Campbell to serve. With the ace. 16-14.
And Mike Dolan's going to get a timeout.
We'll take it with them. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Back here, Clarion trying to rally. They trail 2-0. Their 48-match win streak on the line here against Warren. Lady Dragons lead here 16-14 in set number 3, but they had a 15-8 lead at one point. Madigan, Fellman, oh my goodness.
Awful.
Kylie Fellman.
Emphatic.
They're chanting over on the Warren side that you can't stop her, and they're right. They can't stop her. They do not have an answer for Kylie Fellman. Lux to serve. And now there's a hitting error by Babington.
So after the timeout.
2 straight points for Warren.
Yep.
18-14, Lady Dragons. Pushed over, and there it is. Alston with a push kill.
Very well done.
18-15. Babington, no, they're going to get Pierce to serve. Pierce is, after a tough second set, has played better here in the third set, Andy.
Most definitely.
As soon as I say that, though, it's a service error. Probably.
Jinx.
Yeah, announcer's jinx. 19-15. Madigan to serve. Gervin off the block of Johnson and Beers. Here's Alston, and it's blocked there again, and then it goes over the net. I think it's Warren's point. It is.
Yep.
That was a block over there by Johnson again. She's been everywhere up front, and now it's 20-15 Lady Dragons. They can start to taste it. Alston. Madigan into the rafters. That'll be a kill for Taylor Alston.
Clarion hanging around here in the third set.
Final recheck in for Clarion. They trail 20-16. Alston to serve. Another service error. That's 4 this set
I was
for
going to say, I
Clarion.
thought that was the 4th. Yep.
They've committed 14 errors in this set. That's not how you rally. 21-16 Warren. Klein gets it over the net for Clarion. Bowers, saved by Gervin, now pushed over by Campbell. Sets up for Beers. Beers, the little tip won't go. 7 errors for Warren in this set. 21-17. Clarion still with a little bit of life here. Durish is going to check in to serve as Gervin checks out. Durish to serve. Blocked at the net there. That was Klein.
Okay, so now Clarion back within 3.
21-18 after the Klein block. Durish to serve. Played by Lux. Madigan's going to set. Beers. Alston played it. Pierce with a one-handed dig. Ended up over the net by Needham. Bowers right into Durish for the kill.
Boy, Bowers has been impressive here in this 3rd set.
She has 3 kills in the set. It's 22-18 Warren. Johnson back to serve. 3 points from breaking Clarion's 48-game win streak. Make it 2 points on the ace by Kirsten Johnson. 23-18 Warren. Johnson to serve again. This time she goes long.
Yep.
23-19. Clarion's going to make a run. It's going to have to be right here, Andy.
Absolutely. As Needham back to serve.
Needham to serve for the Lady Cats, down 23-19. Beers off the block, and now it is set at match point for the Lady Dragons at 24-19. It's a Daddy set point. Clarion's going to call timeout. Daddy's in Clarion, where you never have to set the table when you order Daddy's for dinner. We'll be back after this message. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Back here out of the timeout, it's a Daddy's and Clarion set point, match point for Warren, trying to end Clarion's 48-game win streak. It'll be Carly Beers to serve for the Lady Dragons. Campbell. Set here, tipped. They're going to call a violation net on Warren. So it's going to be another Daddy set point here for the Lady Dragons at 24-20. Grace Oakes to serve for Clarion. Who else to win it for the Lady Dragons? That is Kylie Feldman. Warren has ended Clarion's 48-match win streak with a straight set victory over the Lady Cats here tonight.
And again, you knew, Chris, as you said, pregame, all streaks end sometime, and tonight was that night for Clarion. Just an unbelievable run. They'll be back, but tonight is Warren's night.
We'll be back with our player of the match. You've been watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxborg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Clarion High School, where Warren has ended Clarion's 48 match win streak with a 3-0, 25-20, 25-18, 25-20 win. Chris Rossetti here now with our Allegheny Grill of Foxborg player of the game, Kylie Fellman of the Warren Dragons with 9 kills, including all 3 set-winning kills. Kylie, first of all, just talk about, beating a program like this. I mean, 48 in a row for them.
Oh, it was definitely a tough game. They played great. They definitely put up a game for us, and we definitely had to fight to get our wins.
That first set was back and forth. It was right around that 19-19 type of score, and then you guys were able to pull it out. How important was that for you guys to win that first set?
It was very important. It definitely got our motive going and got us going to get us to win the next 2 sets.
And then you guys really seemed to take control in the second set. And a lot of it, I thought, started with your defense. You were able to get Clarion out of system. And when that's not something that happens very often.
No.
Talk about the defensive effort. It starts with Summer Lux, but it really goes to everybody along that, the 6 of you out there.
It really does, yeah. Once we get that first pass, we have to make sure it's a good enough pass that we can get under it and get a good set for the kill. And sometimes that pass isn't right where it needs to be. So everybody needs to be involved to try and get that up, so we can get that point.
You've beaten the number 6 ranked team in AA Corey. You've now beaten the number 2 ranked team in the back-to-back state champions in single A Clarion. Do you guys feel like you're a team that can do something special this year?
I definitely do. we have the team this year. This is a great year for us. We have everybody that we need. Our defense is amazing. Our offense is really good. I think we could definitely go somewhere.
To get two wins like that in the first 2 weeks of the season, first 3 weeks of the season, what does that do for your confidence level?
It definitely brings us up. We need that confidence to keep going and to get us to realize that we can beat these teams. We can do good enough. We can do just as good as everybody else out there.
Last year, you had a 2-1 lead on the eventual single A state champions. Did you guys talk about that at all going into today?
We did. We knew that it was going to be a tough game. We needed to focus. We needed to really get those passes up so we could get good plays off of them. And we needed to get up on their hitters. They have great hitters. It was definitely going to be a tough game, and we knew that, and we brought our all.
Well, Kylie, thanks for joining us here on the Allegheny Grill of Foxborg Player of the Game interview, and congratulations. Have a safe trip back up to Warren.
Thank you so much.
This is Kylie Fellman, our Allegheny Grill of Foxborg Player of the Game. Time for our Hunter Station Golf Club post-game show. The weather is still nice. The course is awesome, and the food is even better at Hunter Station Golf Club, just outside of Tionesta. Really, it was a balanced offensive effort for Warren tonight, Andy. In addition to Fellman's 9 kills, Maddie Jones had 7 kills, and also Kylie Johnson had 4. Kirsten Johnson had 4. Beers had 3, and Bowers came up with 8. So really balanced effort for Warren tonight.
Yeah, it was, and that's the sign of a good team too. Multiple players offensively that can get it done. And again, I thought Lindsay Madigan did a great job setting them up all night.
Yeah, for Clarion, Gervin and Campbell had nice matches offensively. Gervin with 7 kills. Campbell had 7 as well. But really the problem were the errors for Clarion. 9 in the first set, 8 in the second, and 9 in the third. And a lot of that has to do with Warren getting them out of system.
It really did. And for Clarion, I know this is something they are not used to, but this is a Sherry Campbell coach team. They're going to take this loss. They'll learn from their mistakes, and I expect them to be better for it.
Yeah, the first loss for the Lady Cats since the 2019 PIAA Class 1A semifinals. 48 in a row, Andy. Thoughts on that?
Just an incredible run. Again, all streaks come to an end. That's the third time we've said it tonight, but really, it's hard to put in perspective. The numbers are almost unfathomable. To go that long without a loss just speaks to the dominance of this program. And that's everyone. That's coaches, that's players, that's total buy-in from everyone. It's not just in the season. That's in the off-season as well, that you build a program of this caliber. And, like I said, it's something we might not see again for a long, long time, if ever. So I think it's something to be celebrated.
Yeah, and there's no shame if you're Clarion and losing to a 3A school and a really good one at that.
Yeah, and again, Warren came in and played a great match tonight from start to finish, and again, it was definitely their night tonight.
It was, and congratulations to the Warren Lady Dragons. They stay undefeated, moving to 5-0 on the season. For Andy Close, this is Chris Rossetti saying good night. It was Warren 3, Clarion nothing. You've been watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.